everybody. Really nice to see you here on Saturday. Thanks for coming. We thought that a speech day would be an appropriate way to finish the year here, our first year at Evendons Primary School. We haven't done this before, obviously. I've not done this in any school actually before, so bear with us. But I think it's really the fitting way to finish. We want to look back on the year. We've got some speakers today, we've got some music, the children will be part of it, and there'll be a couple of small presentations. We've also got a book because that we'd like you to think about contributing to today. Perhaps you can contribute to this before you leave. Our memories. We know that this is a unique year, has been a unique year, and we've cut some paper on the table, and we would love you to just take a moment sometime today to write down your memories of the year, or something that stands out for you. And we'll put them in the book, and then I think we'll probably enjoy looking back on that and remembering this in years to come, because it really is a special year. So the theme of today then really is just about pausing to look back and just think about this year. I'd like to introduce the first speaker, which will be Tony Eames. He's our Chair of Governors, and he's going to start us today. Tony.
I'm a lot short of that, maybe you can see. So I guess really what a year it's been. I think we look back to nearly 10 months ago, stood outside with a lot of vision there. You guys were all there. I think what I want to do first of all is just sort of celebrate where we've come to. So we've got a little game. So I want you all to stand up if you can. And you're going to hear me. I want you all to turn to somebody. Turn to someone next to you.
Are you there? Team building.
So, I want you all to look at that person in the eye and think about either what you guys have contributed or what you see someone else contributed. Now, think about what you're raising your hands like this one. First of all, Tuesday nights down the pub 2 years ago. Didn't really see much more to build in the school, but the memories of this school. I remember I sat somewhere over here somewhere in an assembly, and my memory is a small girl with my shoes off and socks off, massaging my feet. I'll never forget that day. I think that's the difference here around doing things differently. I remember sitting having lunch, a little poking me. Every 2 minutes, another question, another question. And it just shows that we've got really inquisitive children here that want to learn more, and they're embracing everything that's around them. And also the pictures that I see. So I don't get to come to all events, for work, but the pictures here from Often Court, the Sports Day, the camping has just gone on, Jane Goodall award. You know, we look at those pictures and you see the smiles, looks on those children's faces, realising they're children inspired, enjoying what they're doing, and it's a really safe environment to learn. So, one of the things as a governor, which actually I was talking about, is validation. So everything that we do in this school, we need to not just hear from activity, but also hear from outside to make sure that what we're doing is the right thing. The governors that I've got, we all do visits, so we all come into school for a day, we go to classrooms, we talk to the staff, we make sure that what we believe in, what the vision is set out, is being delivered and being challenged as well. We have the DFE, the Department for Education coming in, we have Ofsted coming in, not for official ones, just a quick checkpoint visit, I must say. We have a school improvement officer who comes in. We do moderation to make sure the marks that the teacher's telling you, your children are at the right level. And we have loads of other sources, people coming in. And I think when you're hearing, we've heard a number of people now in the education world, per se to myself and Patrick, they would send their children here. So I think when you hear things like that is really good validation. And I think, you know, from where I'm standing, you know, we have Ofsted yet, so we feel that to come. But in terms of where we are, I think we're a really excellent place in school. We've got great foundations, and it's really probably then beautiful. So I guess a round of applause for a few thank yous. I've already mentioned them, but I think it's the extraordinary staff that we've got. To the teachers who are absolutely committed to starting a new school, with all those things in place that a school that's been open has already got, and that's the start right from the beginning. So a massive thank you to them. Teaching assistants who are sat here with us today, who provide that extra ongoing support in the classroom, who provide extra value in the class and the learning experiences. Lunch carers who have a great lunchtime experience for our children. We've got a great team there who make sure that lunch is seamless and the children help serve themselves. I think it's amazing. So massive thanks to those. And obviously the office staff who made the school work. And if it wasn't for them, the school would be working with us today. Other thank you, volunteers. So I just want a quick raise of hand of who has done anything as little as start as a child, come in for a working party on the first weekend of Saturdays. You know, who's done something for the school? Just a quick show of hands. So I'm not. That's probably about 80%. We'll say about 80%. That's incredible, that. So I think we'll be really proud again, and that just shows this is a school for the whole community. We also have 11 regular volunteers who come in every single week, and that gives us 8 days a week. Sounds weird that, but 8 days support every week of extra support. And if it wasn't for them, again, the value that your children are experiencing, we wouldn't get back. So a massive thank you to the volunteers, and also Willow the dog. Is he here today? No. No, do apologise. You have to do that, no. And finally, my governors. So we all think we volunteer, but I can tell we're not now. We've signed up for this. So to the governors, I think, well, look back at what we've done as governors. We've written 120 plus policies. We've had to start from afresh. We have to come to the visit, there's meetings after meetings. So again, we will be here today, again, with those governors. We will be in such a solid place to build ourselves for the future. So again, massive thank you to our governors. One of the big ones is PTA. I was trying to think this morning what PTA was. I can't think it means Party Time Association. Because it's the shindig, I kind of left it. Well, it would mean that I would gone. So I get one team and actually makes the governor's job look easy. So I think £50,000 I believe has been raised so far, we don't donate to children to school. Thanks to anyone who's put a pound in the bucket, who's just stuck a duck later, who's run a marathon, doing a bike ride. You guys are the ones who've kind of made that. So again, a big thank you to you all. And there's one person as well I need to really thank you is I don't know anybody who knows so many names. The commitment, the work ethic, the passion, the connection that this person has with your children. So I guess big round of applause for Patrick, but also but I just want to sort of talk about the next steps for governance. I think, we've set a really strong foundation now from last year. A lot of setup, sorts of things about. That's gone for next year. We're going to be bringing new classes, which is fantastic. So I think for us, it's making sure we continue to focus on the vision that we set out right from the beginning, which you guys are bought into. We need to challenge ourselves all the time, so we need to make ourselves feel. I heard a word yesterday, someone from Google was talking to me. They used the word uncomfortably excited. So, when we're not happy about something, we're uncomfortable, we know what can happen. That's what we need to keep pushing ourselves into the future. We obviously need to focus on building, which you're all aware of. We've got a great team making sure we get the building where it needs to be. But really, what it's about is ensuring your children are inspired to learn and explore without limits. So I'm going to kind of capture it. He's going to bring the children in, and we're going to hear some great stories from there. So thank you very much, and have a great day.
5 years old. I love coming to Evendons Primary School because it's so much fun. We did sports day and I scored 80 footballs even though I had a sore foot because I have learned to try new things and be resilient. My favourite thing this year was making helmets and building rockets to save Captain Dan because it is good to help people. And we learned to show friendship. I liked going on trips. My best trip was Didcot Railway Centre because when I got off the coach, the man put a train hat on me. We learned all about train drivers' levers. My school is special because we learn to look after the plants and bugs. I like looking for bugs. And I found a really big beetle. I worked with my friends to find some leaves to save and look after the beetle. I love coming to school because I like to do lots of writing. My name is Tom, and I would like to talk to you about my time in Year 1. I have really enjoyed all the songs and music we do. For example, we always in the air submarine and Bob Marley. Because I like dancing with you. I really enjoyed our house days in Camden. My favourite house day was Fish Day. Because I love eating all the fish. So a funny topic show. So a funny mermaid and a little bucket taught me that you shouldn't throw litter into the sea. Because it can hurt sea. The camp was great. Because we got to make s'mores. I love getting outdoors. Being stuck indoors all the time would be boring. Lots of things like going rivers and building things and doing loads of planting with Patrick, which we do a lot. I really like playing in the woods at lunchtime and snack time with all my friends. I love all the brilliant teachers we have got. We have got the best head teacher in the world because we arranged all the things for us to do in school. I love our school. Thank you for listening. Good morning, everybody. My name is Mia, and I am 7 years old. This year, I have enjoyed learning and making new friends. It is hard to believe that 11 months ago, our school opened. Everyone was nervous, but day by day we got used to each other and learned everyone's names. My favourite day this year was Diwali Day, because it was colourful, busy and had exciting activities. We watched lots of Indian dancing, tasted different foods, and learned the Diwali story. We made Rangoli puddings. The Rangoli, which was really fun, was made with brightly coloured lentils and rice. I also enjoyed World Book Day because we got to dress up as our favourite characters and show our favourite books. My favourite book was Harry Potter, which had lots of different adventures, and I dressed up as Hermione. We have been reviewing our favourite books this year so that we can recommend them to each other. Next year, I am looking forward to coming out more on the group because there will be lots of exciting activities. Thank you for listening.
Oh, they were brilliant, weren't they? Weren't they hard to follow as well? Brilliant. Just so interested to hear what the children, this isn't down here, but it's just listening to them and hearing what they say and what they value over the year. It always surprises us. Neil, you didn't mention that you interviewed the Secretary of State for Education. So it's so interesting that they, what they love, often not what we think. I'm going to identify that. I'm going to turn it down. They're probably thrown actually because they just I want to look at some of the achievements that we've had over the year. Founders, first of all, because Tony talked about this gathering of people, a few years ago, 3 years ago now, wasn't it? 3 years ago, and this vision and what we wanted to do, and that's it really, isn't it? That's the first year that photograph, which is brilliant. And it goes on every day, trying to achieve more, defining the vision, but you've really achieved that. It's absolutely brilliant what you've done. Our governors, best governors in the borough, the most highly trained, I think, here are there. Certainly the most challenging. Challenging, not challenging. Start again. They challenged me and support me as well. We're really proud of our governors, and I can say hand on heart, I've never worked with such brilliant governors, so they're really great ones. As staff as well, everybody in the school, we're talking about our office staff and our lunch carers, our teaching team, teaching assistants, support assistants, the whole lot are brilliant, and they make things happen in our school. We've got the busiest office I've ever seen. The staff that comes in the office is incredible. So, to all of them, we've had a really broad accomplished a huge amount this year, and the result is that we have had the commendations that Tony talked about later on. So we get that validation and we think, right, we're doing the right thing here. The children as well, confident children. They're not all confident, they're all going to become more confident, we hope. All our children are different. Nobody's going to say everybody's confident, they're all different. But we feel that we're helping to develop them. And we're looking at them as individuals and we're thinking, what does this person need, what can we do here? And we think that's happening. I go back to those brilliant interviews that they did, which don't seem to be that significant when they interviewed. I mean, Stella Remington was just the most marvellous. Do you remember that, Arthur? Arthur had some particular questions to ask Stella Remington after the interview, so he went after the interview and got further there. And in fact, we're quite inspired by that. We're playing one of our classes after that this year. I mean, that was a really wonderful thing. Children who are infused. One child went back to his mum after talking about space and planets and the moon and Neil Armstrong. Now, I might get this wrong, so I want Michelle to just stand up and say this bit, but on Neil Armstrong, this boy said, do you want to go there? Don't correct me then, this is it. He took one Neil Strongarm, who took one giant step for a strong man, and a giant step for a kind man. Absolutely brilliant. The important thing there is, no jokes at the expense of children, the important thing is absolutely infused by what he's picking up, and that's the bit that's important. We love that. Happy, still mischievous. I think I probably need to show you this, because we had a wonderful camp. We were 2 wonderful camps with our children, foundation children, and our reception children, and our year ones. Do you know what? I'm supposed to be on this one. Sorry. Should have queued this up, shouldn't I? Oh, I got it. I thought this was great. The plan is, the party, we wake up, is for a party, we wake up at 12 o'clock. I found that. We down at 10 in the morning. The next one, because we do like a bit of this one. And then we get some food. I have spoken to Mum about that, she didn't mind me sharing that. I didn't say very good on the day. But she was very young and brilliant thing. We like them being a bit mistress. We want spirit. And we want them ready for the next step. Whatever that might be, whatever school they go to, whatever class they go to, that's our job to get them ready for the next bit. And we've done really well this year. In all the things that will be measured against, not the hidden stuff, in there, reading, writing, maths and science and their progress, our groups of children have done really well, so you can be confident that everything that's published about the school should be a really good, strong message, which is important. They all make progress at different times. So lots of conversations that we're having now with you parents are, we're trying to reassure you if you need a bit of reassurance, or we want you to know that they're all individuals and that by the time they get to 11, they should be really well prepared for secondary school, and that's what this is about. It's a long game, but they're doing very well at the moment. Our volunteers, big achievement, Tony talked about earlier, 8 days a week, if you like, they put into our school, achievement. And partnerships as well, because we have developed lots of partnerships with schools, with other people, we've developed partnerships with the universities. In fact, we've worked with 11 trainee teachers this year. 11 trainee teachers, one of whom is here now, I think, Hannah. That's a lot. Also, businesses, Foster Wheeler, our workers through Richard, I don't know Richard is, but Richard, they came to us, didn't they? And they gave a donation, so we provided the next fund in the years Microsoft, I think probably about 5 times now, because they came right at the very beginning of the school, before we even opened the school. And they came last week. And Microsoft, all those black signs you see out there, all work with Microsoft. Encourages children to read and write. It's wonderful. Some interesting people as well, some very interesting people. Arthur, who is a retired mining engineer, he comes in weekly, can't work at the moment, but Arthur Cable, and just lately Arnold Reader, who's an occupational therapist. And the Jane Goodall continues, and we are delighted about that. They sent us another certificate, they still remember us, and Jane actually did send a video from Uganda. She was in our thoughts, and I'm going to show that another time. I don't know how to get it today. And parents as well, because we know you've made a huge contribution to the school. Work parties, brilliant PTA, fundraising to be astonishing. Social events, mums and dads nights out. These are that. You're probably wondering what all this is about, what's going on. So I'm just going to explain. We have lots of messages that we try to get across to your children. Your children came here at 4 years old. One child just 4. And we have to get it across in lots of different ways. We can't just talk to them, we talk to them and just switch on. So we try to get them across, and we try to get the penny to drop in different ways. And at this point here, untrained children would be shouting out, "She's cutting your tie off, Patrick, she's cutting your tie off," which they did when we did this for assembly. Which we were reminded, yes, we noticed that she was cutting time. In fact, all the adults noticed that she was cutting time. We didn't say anything. We noticed she was doing it, but we hoped that she would stop. And we likened it to the children, because we notice the children all the time in school, we notice the things they do that aren't so good, we notice the things they do that are good, and we quietly notice that. And that's a really important thing in the school. It's a really important principle, really, I think, of how we operate. But we said it today because I wanted to say to you that we notice you as well, and I think that we said lots of thank yous. And sometimes you do things and they're little quiet things, and you might bring them and do something, or drop something off, or put something away. We don't always get a chance to say thank you to you. So today was really just for us to say that we have noticed all the things you do. And if we haven't said that thank you, then we'd like to say that now. And that is thank you. And I probably would like to acknowledge really at this point and say one big thank you for the things we've done, probably the most significant, which has been on my mind for quite a long time, and certainly all the time through this year has become more and more pertinent, I suppose. You took a massive risk. When you started this off, you came out to the front door through a wooden gate, to an unpainted, oh no, it was painted, wasn't it, a painted room, but with a dodgy projector. We were talking about how the school was going to be, and you put your faith in us, and so we just wanted to thank you for that, because it's a real privilege to look after your children, to work with them, to work with you, and so I just wanted to say thank you for that. What's next? Right, business. Clear targets, we've got specific jobs, we've got improvements to make. We know about that, we know where your children are. We are going to be talking to you about yes, I know what. But most importantly, the things we're going to do, we know we're going to do that. We're going to keep asking questions. We're going to keep wondering, is this the best way to do it? Should we do it another way? And we're going to keep enjoying what we're doing, because everybody here, I hope, enjoys school life. And if we're enjoying it, the children are enjoying it, that counts for everybody. And we're also, unfortunately, Nina, going to continue to be a little bit more spontaneous and keep doing spontaneous things. That's really important, and we must remember that that's a big part of our school. So thank you everyone for supporting us. Now, I'm going to move on to, I'll flip that over. We're going to go to the song now. While they're getting ready, can I just say I was not supported on this tie at all. Did you all notice this morning when you came in? Is there something you'd like to explain what this is? Finn?
Well, on Monday this week we had sports day and the team with the most points will get the trophy with their house name on it.
Yeah, you tried lots of sports. You tried lots of things, didn't you?
Yeah.
What's the real message behind sports day apart from enjoying sport? What's the other big message? Chloe? Sportsmanship? Yeah, sportsmanship. We can only have one winner. We've got space here for Evendons Primary School. It will be engraved, won't it? And we've got space here to put Sports Day Cup. And then each one of these shields will be engraved with the name of the winning house. Can they all win? It's a real team effort, isn't it? Michelle, can you tell us about the winner?
Before I tell you about the winner, I'd just like to say a big congratulations to everybody involved in making the first sports day a brilliant success. I don't know about you, but I've never been to one like the one we had. It wasn't even great, and I think part and the majority of that success is down to these guys, because they do brilliantly every single one. When I was collecting the results, I noticed how well 7 house did with the bat and ball activity. I cannot believe how many points you guys got collectively. I hope we've got a future winners sitting amongst us here. Brooklyn House, you did fantastically with your archery skills. What a tricky activity you chose for our first sports day. But you showed real determination to learn that skill and really practice hard. Well done, Brooklyn. Menai House, great footballers, lots of penalty scored with Menai House. And Milan House, you showed some fantastic determination doing the obstacle course. I think some of you adults would have trouble beating the amount of laps that Milan House did there. It was brilliant. What I was really quite surprised about when I was collecting the results though, was that the winning house overall didn't actually have a clear overall winning score for any of the activities, but they had a steady amount of points throughout, and throughout all the classes, added together, those points came to the winning total. So I think that shows something really quite amazing about our teamwork and our determination to keep going, even if we feel like we're not the best, we're still going to keep trying our hardest to get points. So, do you think you're ready to hear the results? In 5th place, with a staggering 1,646 points on Menai House. With 1,753 points are Waterloo House. In 3rd place, with 1,788 points are Milan House. Second place, with 1,958 points, are 7th House. Our winners, with a whopping 2,054 points, Brooklyn
in the races, but you didn't give up. Really important messages like Michelle. Well done to you. Sit down, Brooklyn House. We'll get your name engraved, and it'll be Brooklyn 2015. 2016. Okay. So the next thing we need to do is Lucinda. It's not music now, is it? No. Going to get the children doing some moving around there because we've got something for the children to have. Something for you to take with you. It's quite precious and it's something for you to take back and share with your grown up. So it wouldn't be anything we could put in our pocket. It wouldn't be anything we'd leave on side. It'd be something to hold carefully in our hand. We wouldn't undo it. But you would take it back to your grown up and share it with your grown up, and then your grown up would put it somewhere safely away. So if you remember how we did this, we'll do this with music, shall we? And if we could have, first of all, Fran at that end with helping me. If you would mind helping with this, Carol, would you just mind helping as well there? Fran will show you what to do. Boys and girls, the music starts. I would like after you to stand up, quietly fire out that way to Fran. And Annie can stand up, quietly fire this way towards. I think we're at the end now, and just before we go outside to enjoy our first summer garden party, I just need to say to you that our brilliant PK is still setting up, the parents are still setting up a few things, so they won't really for a few minutes, but we'll ask the children to come and see you now. Let me over to you. And one quick reminder, please take a moment to come and write something on here. It doesn't need to be the best, you just write something about this year because it's great to capture it today. And with anything else I'd like to say? No, that's all it. That's all it. Yeah. So have a lovely afternoon and enjoy celebrating the end of the year with us. Thank you, everybody.